friends, welcome back to my channel. We're here today with another Vlogmas video, which means today we have another book list. And today's challenge comes to us courtesy of Sean from Sean the Book Maniac. Thank you so much, Sean, for sharing your bookshelf with us. We're going to go wild reading the titles of some of the books that you read. Sean didn't exactly tell me the context of the books on his shelf, whether or not he's read them. I suppose if you want to know if he's read all of these books, you have to go check him out on his channel. So I'll link Sean's channel down below. Sean from Sean the Book Maniac is really a book maniac. He filmed a video, he posted this video a couple of days ago, and I was watching it yesterday. It was about the philosophy of reading, it's a tag, and I loved one of his responses to a prompt about the philosophy, your philosophy of purchasing books or owning books. And he shared that occasionally he reads books online, some online source, some electronic source, and he may have read the book for free, and then he'll go and purchase the hardcover. And I guess we've all done that. We've read a book from the library and it's really held us or moved us, and we say, yeah, we want to own that book, and so we go and purchase a copy even though we've already read it. Maybe we want to support the author, maybe we just want to own it, maybe we want to reread it, whatever the reason. That's maybe normal, right? But Sean shared that there are times when he will read the book in a print version and then purchase electronic copy. And that's a real book maniac right there. So if you aren't already following Sean, check out the link down below. Go check out Sean the Book Maniac's channel. He is fantastic, and he'll tell you, you know, whether or not he's read all these books and his thoughts. So just to address something that someone said on a previous video, where's my co-star? She's here. I'll insert clip where we tried to film this video earlier, and you will see why she's not in all of these videos. Today we have a special guest. Say hi. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. For those of you who've been asking about her, we're gonna find out who's been naughty or nice. You've got lipstick on your face. I think that means you've been naughty. Mwah. Let's put more on the cheeks. To see whether or not he's read them all, whether this stack includes books that he loves or has bailed on. Go check out Sean's channel. After you're done taking this challenge, go check out Sean's channel. I've been making these Vlogmas videos usually when she's asleep. Today she's not asleep, she's actually right here. But for her to be in the videos means that we have sometimes multiple takes, and I just don't have time. If I'm filming a video to post a video on the channel every day, it's either consistency or co-star, and you're gonna have to choose which one you want. So for now, most of the videos are probably not gonna have her in them. She'll be back for sure, because she's always around. So without further ado, here is Sean the Book Maniac's bookshelf, 41 titles. We're gonna play how many of these books have you read. So I'll tell you my score, and I hope you can keep track. It's not that many books. Keep track. Tell me how many of these books you've read. Some of them are popular titles and some of them aren't. Also, just beware, I'm gonna butcher some of these names because Sean's reading taste is eclectic. He reads widely. He reads books from lots of different places, different countries, different authors of different backgrounds. And so not all of these are what we call English surnames. So I'm probably going to butcher some of them. Forgive me. Chalk it up to my ignorance. And because I'm making these videos rapidly and I just don't have time to do all the research that is required to find out the correct pronunciation of everyone's name. So if I make some mistakes, sorry, I'll try harder. I'll try to do better next time. But yeah, before we get to Sean's bookshelf, first we must sing because it is Vlogmas. We're making a book list and checking it twice. We're gonna find out who's been naughty or nice. Book lists are coming to town. It's book lists, Vlogmas style. So without further ado, here we go to Sean's bookshelf. One of Sean's many bookshelves, I think, but here we go. First is This Oriental by Nagar Javadi. I have not read. A Long Way from Dula by Max Loeb. I have not read. Bear by Marian Engel. I have not read. Cold Sea Stories by Paul Huel, I have not read. Gun Island by Amitav Ghosh, I have not read. The Jade Peony by Wei Sun Choi, I have not read. My German Brother by Chico Bark, I have not read. The Train Was on Time by Henrik Boll, I have not read. More Die of Heartbreak by Saul Bellow, I have not read. We Need New Names by Novalet Bulawayo, I have read. Yay! The Hungry Ghosts by Sham Selvadurai, I have not read. Hot Milk by Deborah Levy, I have not read. What Was Before by Martin Mosbach, I have not read. Butter, Honey, Pig Bread by Francesca Ekwesi, I have not read. Breast and Eggs by Mieko Kawakami, I have not read. Love in a Cold Climate by Nancy Mitford, I have not read. Who Has Seen the Wind by W.O. Mitchell, I have not read. A Gentleman in Moscow by Amor Towles, I have not read. Will You Please Be Quiet Please by Raymond Carver, I have not read. I did just read Raymond Carver's short story collection called Beginners, the manuscript that was eventually edited and became what we talk about when we talk about love. And I think I want to read more from him, so this is going to be on my TBR, maybe sometime soon. The Emperor by Rizard Kapushinsky, I have not read. The Uncle's Story by Witty Limaera, I have not read. The Handsome Monk by Sering Duntrup, I have not read. The Death of Vivek Oji by Akweka Emezi, I have not read. De Niro's Game by Rawi Hage, I have not read. The Gifts of the Body by Rebecca Brown, I have not read. Gilji, One of Us by Irmgard Kuhn, I have not read. Malagash by Joey Komo, I have not read. The Penguin Book of Japanese Short Stories, I have not read. River in a Dry Land by Trevor Herriot, I have not read. Little Constructions by Anna Burns, I have not read. Days and Nights by Hayashi Fumiko, I have not read. You Think It, I'll Say It by Curtis Sittenfield, I have not read. No Bones by Anna Burns, I have not read. A House in the Country by Ruth Adam, I have not read. Penny Baps by Kevin Doherty, I have not read. Milkman by Anna Burns, I read. Or Doris by Charles Heathcote, I have not read. Although I want to read this. Charles Heathcote has or used to have a booktube channel. I'd like to read his books. The Vanishing Act of Esme Lennox by Maggie O'Farrell, I have not read. Hyde by Matthew Griffin, I have not read. I'd Rather Be Reading by Guinevere Delamere, I have not read. The Dark Ship by Sherko Fatah, I have not read. That was 41 titles. I got a grand score of 2 books. But I'll show you the books that I do own from that list that was mentioned. I have Milkman by Anna Burns. You'll notice that Sean has a couple of other books by the author. He really liked Milkman. It's one of the reasons that I read that so quickly. We Need New Names by Novalet Bulawayo and Hot Milk by Deborah Levy. I have all of these. These are all Booker books. This won the Booker Prize. This was shortlisted for the Booker Prize. And this was also shortlisted, I think. Yeah. This was nominated the year when the Luminaries won, I think. Aside from that, I also have 2 books by Saul Bellow, but I haven't read the one that was mentioned on Sean's list. So those are 41 titles. But because I'm voyeuristic, like I mentioned, I noticed that on the shelf below this shelf, you can just see the top. You can just see the top of this book. So I recognized it. It's Open City by Taiju Cole, which I have read. So I'm going to add a bonus. If you've read this book, then you get an additional point, a bonus point for Open City, even though it's not on the shelf that we were looking at. Because I think, if you can see books, you can talk about them, right? So those are 42 titles. And I have 3 out of 42. I don't know if that's better than 2 out of 41, but we're going to go with it. So I'd love to know what your score was. If you've read some of these are popular books. Butter, Honey, Pig Bread is really hyped these days. Breast and Eggs is really hyped these days. I haven't read either of them yet, so I don't know whether they live up to the hype or not. But maybe you've got a really great score. Would love to hear from you about that. And if you didn't, remember, we'll be back tomorrow with another list, another challenge, and maybe that list will be more geared towards your reading taste, reading history, and you'll do better. So come back tomorrow and try again. Thank you so much for playing. Thank you so much for watching these videos. Thank you for sharing this Vlogmas experience with me. It's been great so far. I hope you are enjoying it, and I hope you'll continue to enjoy the videos. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let's chat down there. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And until next time, until we come back for another Vlogmas video, happy reading. Bye. Or Doris by Charles Heathcote. I have not read. I think Charles Heathcote has or used to have. Okay, go watch Blippi, baby. Mommy soon come, okay? Good job. We're making a book list and checking it twice.